I'm I'm assuming as hard as humanly possible not to fall asleep. I'm out there defending my hat off for you. The least you can do is stay awake. Even if you are working hard, it doesn't look like we've made much headway. We have our backs against the wall, but if anyone can keep the finishing blow from landing, I definitely can. Well, I have been that fortunate, I guess. But if you can't make any headway, how are you going to win? We just have to make it through the rest of the day, although that depends on what happens with the next witness. The rest of the day? Yes, that's right, we need to last until tomorrow because I wasn't able to find anything decisive that would help us earlier. That's why we have to wait it out today and wrap it up tomorrow. So you're guaranteeing you'll win tomorrow? Not really. But we'll have a much better chance tomorrow. Today it'll be more likely for Miss Kurosami to return the book she borrowed. That is to say, not at all. During today's investigation, we found a few things we wanted to look into further. That's what we'll do tomorrow. Alright, I got it. I really want to go back to my green tea, but I'll try to hold out one more day. Thank you for your understanding. Please stay awake during the rest of the trial too, unless you want me to join the prosecution. You're pretty hung up on that, aren't you? Absolutely. I think the recess is about to end. Alright, even if we can't win today, let's fight for tomorrow. Let's give it our all, Momoji. Yes! So who's the second witness? Trial's not back in session. Has the witness been prepared, Miss Knowledge? Of course, Your Honor. Then please show them in. Bailiff, bring the witness to the stand. Rinnosuke again. Whoa! Rinnosuke once more. Ah, you're the owner of Corridor, aren't you? You ended up caught in this case as well, I see. Well, it's not like I wanted to be involved. While that may be the case, we believe you are an impartial third party. Although I suppose we should have consulted with you about him beforehand, Your Honor. Ah, pardon me, as long as we make some progress, I will be satisfied. In that case, witness, your name and occupation. Rinnosuke Mochika, proprietor of Corridor. Our motto is, find what your heart desires most here. Finally, our first clearly defined occupation. But if you want your motive to be more relevant, maybe you should be more willing to say your wares. I'll think about that. Why did you seem a little embarrassed just now? Anyway, I have asked the witness to give his testimony about the defendant's additional order. We've wanted his testimony from the start of the case. A very simple order. This could be just a little ugly. I received her follow-up order a few days later. It seemed that there would be more people attending than she anticipated, so she ordered some more sake and refreshments. But seeing as how there were going to be more heavy drinkers than heavy eaters, there wasn't much on the additional order. When Miss Inobashi stopped by unexpectedly, I decided to ask her to deliver it as a favor. Yes, a fine testimony, logical with no apparent room for error, but... What will the defense do? Do you still want to cross-examine? Yes, of course we will! I have to cross-examine. Just because he didn't lie doesn't mean there isn't a contradiction in there somehow where... Alright, let's save again. Press. Can you be more specific? I don't have an exact date, no, but I can't say it wasn't too long after the first order. So when was the first order? The first order was around 10 days before the party. I believe the second order is placed 3 to 5 days later. I see, that doesn't seem too different from what Miss Hakure said. It seemed there would be more people attending than she anticipated, so she ordered some more sake and refreshments. What were the contents of the order? Dried fish, salmon, scallops, rice chips, peanuts, whale bacon, and of course, sake. Are you certain about that? That is everything. I see. Did she really order more sake? Maybe I should really say something. Save here. Did Miss Hawker really order the sake? What's that supposed to mean? I'm trying to say that there is a very real possibility of you trying to hide something. Miss Shameimaru, I don't think it's prudent to speculate in such a manner. Objection sustained. Unless you have proof, I cannot let you continue with your train of wishful thought. Yes, my apologies. They seem upset. What should I do? I already saved, right? So continue assertively. But Your Honor, the defense claims that the defendant did not order the sake. So why haven't you showed us any evidence? That's right, your claim is just a guess, and defamation no less. As you have not seemed to realize that, I shall give you a penalty. Gosh, shoot, I guess I was off. Let's load that because I was pretty close. Ah, crap, phone call, be right back. Alright, sorry about the cut, so let's try this again. So say something. And then we'll try timidly, see if that helped us at all. Because we know assertively doesn't help us much. Alright, looks like it's getting better. I'm just saying I doubt she ordered the sake because there seems to be something missing. If you're going to say that, why haven't you... Now, if you're that concerned, why don't I show you the order form? Order form? Yes, she came to the store when she made the first order, but the additional order was sent on this. It seemed there was 2 sheets. The snacks are all written down on the first page, the sake was on the second. So there were 2 pages in the order? Yes, that's right. The second page was added 1 day after the first. What? What is it, Aya? Your Honor! What is it, Miss Shameimaru? Why are you so excited all of a sudden? Please don't accept this evidence just yet. Why not? Explain yourself. There are 2 pages on this order form. The first pages has snack and the order has a sake. And the pages were received on different days. Yes, that much is certain. And please recall my claim that the defendant did not order the sake. Since you're the only one who has seen this order form, I want to attempt to prove that the second form was not written by Miss Hawker. Oh, I see. You're saying that if the handwriting is slightly different, it wasn't the defendant who wrote it. Exactly, Your Honor. If I may say something, there's something that strikes me as odd about these 2 pages. Is that still necessary? Your Honor, the prosecution believes not. You should be able to come with a decision with just those 2 pages. Even if I were able to, I would like to make my decision beyond a shadow of a doubt. No! I will allow the defense's movement. Thank you very much, Your Honor. Now, Miss Hawker. Huh? What do you use when you usually write? What are you talking about? Were you sleeping? How rude, I was just dozing. Most people would still consider that sleeping. Anyway, what do you usually write with? I use ink and a brush. There you have it, Your Honor. May you please make the preparations? Yes, of course. Bring the witness a brush and some ink, Komachi. Alright, I'll be back in a bit. Now, Miss Hawker, please write like you are ordering for Miss Mochiga, except order sake instead of snacks, and write the brand of the sake, only Killer 2. Is that all? Yes, that should be fine. Okay, here you go. All done. Your Honor, I would like to submit this as evidence. A form written in Reimu's handwriting as if she ordered only Killer, but not an actual order form. Okay. The court accepts. Now, may you please allow the original order form into evidence as well. Very well, here it is. Thank you very much, Your Honor. So, what now? What do you want to do with the new page? Please compare the 3 pages. The characters all look the same to me. Their shape and style seem rather uniform. That is how I see it too. The contradiction in this page lies in the way it's set up, because one is vertical, one is horizontal. It's in the writing format. The writing format, you say? That's right, look at the 3 sheets of paper again. The first page has the snacks written vertically. The second page has the sake written horizontally. And the third page has the sake written vertically. It's the same as the second page, but written vertically instead of horizontally, meaning the writing format is different. And what does that have to do with anything? Hey, Miss Hakuri, how do you normally write, vertically or horizontally? Ah, because of what I do at the shrine, I always write vertically. Miss Morchika, when you usually receive orders from Miss Hakuri, how does she write on the forms? Now that you mention it, vertically. What in blazes? I can't believe this. I believe you know what I'm getting at now. This second page was written by someone trying to impersonate Miss Hakuri. Unbelievable. Believe it, Your Honor. I doubt we can rely on the fact that Miss Hakuri wrote this second page any further. This has become a most troubling matter. I was about 90% sure I would be able to reach a verdict today. Don't forget about the prosecution, Your Honor. No, I never intended on that, but at this point in time, I believe I am unable to come to any sort of conclusion. As it appears that neither the prosecution nor the defense has any more resources at their disposal, I shall extend the trial for another day. The defense understands, Your Honor. The prosecution also complies, Your Honor. And seeing as how you were able to hold out for the rest of the day, Miss Shameimaru. Yes, Your Honor. As I promised, you can prepare a witness for tomorrow. You have until next trial to do so. I understand, Your Honor. And with that, today's trial is adjourned. Good morning, Aya. Morning. Oh, what's the matter? You've got bags under your eyes. I couldn't sleep a wink last night. Why not? There was something that just kept nagging me. Would that have anything to do with how Miss Kochia was acting yesterday? Your senses are improving rather nicely. Yes, there's undoubtedly something odd about Miss Kochia. In that case, why don't we call her as a witness for the trial today? You've read my mind, however, we need some kind of pretense to do so. I'm sure it'll be fine. If anyone can find the lead, I know you can, Aya. Do you really think so? I guess you're right. It's not like we came this far doing nothing. You're absolutely right. Let's do everything we can possibly do today. For the sake of the Bun Moro. Any ideas? How about it? Anything come to mind? Nothing in particular. Nothing else we can do but legwork, I guess. But that suits you best anyway. You're right about that. It's not too much different from sniffing out scoops. Alright, let's save. We did pretty well there. Moria Shrine Grounds.